And we welcome you back here to Texhoma High School for the Boys District 2 Championship here. First, we'll give you the starters from the visitors from Turpin. A senior, number 0, Mario Hernandez. A sophomore, number 3, Carson Peters. A senior, number 5, Caden Moses. A junior, number 10, Bryson Parker. And a senior, number 11, Jackson Hensley. Turpin comes in with a 15-8 record. They're coached by head coach Garrett Biebermeyer, and he is assisted by Travis Smaltz. And now the starters for the home team, the Texhoma Red Devils. A senior, number 4, Jose Garay. A junior, number 12, Grayson McGlasson. A senior, number 23, Derek Keenan. A junior, number 31, Jerry Hernandez. And a junior, number 35, Joe Hernandez. Texhoma is the 10th ranked team in the state. They're 18-5 overall. Head coach Greg Higgins, in about his 30th year. I might not be right on the dot on that one, but he's been here a long time. He's assisted by Cash Overton and Brady Mitchell. These two teams have met twice during the season. A good battle here on Texhoma's home floor, but Texhoma's come away with the win both times. So Hensley and Hernandez opening tip, and Texhoma with the opening possession. Ball on the wing, back up top, opposite side to Garay. Tried to dump it down. Hernandez can't get it to roll in, but he does draw the foul. That'll be on Hensley. So it will be Jerry Hernandez at the line. Rims out on the first shot. Gets the second one to go. Texhoma 1-0, 15 seconds in. Peters with the ball out top. Over to Moses on the wing. Gets it to a cutting Parker. Tried to get it back to Peters. Pass too strong. Out of bounds. Back over to Texhoma. Ball down in the post again. Jerry Hernandez lays that one up and in. Easy one there. 3-0. 7:20 to play. First quarter. Back to Peters. Looked at the three. Passes it up. Drives in. Puts up the short floater. Left it short though. Rebound by Joe Hernandez. Ripped down. Gray past midcourt. Back out top to McGlasson. Jerry Hernandez for the wing three, no good. Joe Hernandez rebounds, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. That one looks like it's going to be on Peters. It is. So that'll be Peters' first. Team's second foul. First free throw is good. Misses the second. Long rebound to Parker. 4-0 Texhoma. Parker cut off, gets it to Peters. Now Parker has it back up top. He'll get the screen from Moses. They'll switch over to Hensley. Hensley finds a gap on the hesitation. He's fouled. Foul will be on Grayson McGlasson. That's his first, team's first. Turpin will inbound underneath their own basket. All the way out front to Parker. That's going to be a foul on Derek Keenan. So his first, team's second. 6:25 left to play here in the first quarter. Peters with the ball out top. Looks to drive, kicks over to Hensley. Ball back to Peters. Now Parker on the drive, puts up the floater, no good. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound on the backside. Ball up to Keenan, kicks in. McGlasson from the corner, gets the three to drop in. And it's 7-0, just like the girls' game. 6 to play here in this first quarter. Texhoma girls jumped out like that too. Turpin answered, with Texhoma eventually pulling away late. Hensley in the lane, kicks it out. Moses for three, no good. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound. Garay, hesitation, kicks it down low to Joe Hernandez, misses it, gets his own rebound and goes up. And they'll call the offensive foul as he lowered the shoulder. His first, team's third foul. Parker with the ball. Now to Peters. Peters looking for a gap, outside to Hernandez. Hernandez sets a screen for Moses. Parker for three, that one tipped by Garay. Loose ball grabbed by Joe Hernandez. Up to Garay. McGlasson back to Garay. High post to Jerry Hernandez, pulls up, drains it, nothing but net. 9-0 lead, 4:45 to play. Baseline drive by Hensley, and a foul is going to be called on the drive. That's going to be on Jerry Hernandez, so his first, team's fourth. Checking in, a senior number 30, Johnny Martinez, and a senior number 13, Raul Reza. And for Turpin, a senior number 24, Drew Bott. Moses gets it to Bott, knocked away though by Reza. They'll say foul call on Reza. So 5 fouls now on Texhoma. They've been able to spread it out among 5 different players. Backdoor pass, turnaround shot at the rim, no good by Parker, rebounded by Peters. Ball loose on the floor, Bott gets it, throws it out. Moses comes away with it. Over to Hensley. Peters was wide open on the backside, tried to get it to him late. McGlasson with the steal over to Garay. Jerry Hernandez, backdoor pass. Shot is up and good by Reza. Timeout on the floor. 3:55 left to play here in the first quarter. And it's a shutout, 11-0. Texhoma leads Turpin. So Peters brings the ball up. High post to Bott. Three-pointer by Peters is good, and the Cardinals are on the board. 11-3, 3:40 to play here in the first quarter. High post kicked back out. Garay passes it up. Martinez back to Garay. Back outside, McGlasson. Inside, Jerry Hernandez, no good. And an offensive foul. Reza will be called for his second, team sixth foul already. Still 3:36 left to play in this first quarter. 16 fouls on Texhoma. Joe Hernandez checks back into the game. Also into the game for Turpin at that timeout is the senior number 14, Aaron Resendez. Ball to Bott. Backdoor pass stolen away by Joe Hernandez. Jerry Hernandez out top with it. Ball on the wing now to Martinez. Garay almost tipped away by Parker. Short corner. And a foul called underneath. They'll call that on Bott. That will be his first, team's third foul. Into the game for Turpin. A sophomore number 1, Jet Huffman. And in for Texhoma, a sophomore number 5, Crosby Cartwright. Ball into the corner, now back up top, Martinez with the ball. Gets it down low, Joe Hernandez surrounded, puts it up, no good. Bott with the rebound. Resendez, he's going to be called for the double dribble. .229 left to play here in the first quarter. Still 11-3. High post, Jerry Hernandez. Back outside, Garay for 3. No good. Rebound grab off by Martinez. They'll say last touch by Turpin. And a foul, that may be number 2 on Hensley. And it is. His second, team's fourth. Hensley, leading scorer for the Cardinals on the season. Down low to Jerry Hernandez, back outside. Garay with it now. Gets it over to Cartwright. Now to Jerry Hernandez in the lane. No good on the bank shot. And a tie up. Arrow points in Turpin's favor, so they'll take possession as Resendez grabbed the rebound and then was quickly tied up. Parker brings the ball across. Spins at the free throw line. Back outside to Huffman. Over to Hensley. He'll set the screen for Hensley. Hensley looking to go one-on-one. Kicks it outside. Parker for 3. No good. Rebound by Jerry Hernandez, who's just dominated this game so far. Parker with the steal. Gets it to Huffman. Pass over to Hensley for 3. Left it short. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound. Pulls up free throw line. Drains it. 13-3 with just over a minute left here in the first quarter. Resendez with the ball. Brings it back out top. Gives it off to Huffman. Huffman for 3. No good. Bott with the rebound and the putback. 13-5. 45 seconds left. High post to Jerry Hernandez. Kicks it out. Cartwright pulls up from 10. No good. Ball loose. Last touch by Turpin as Parker tried to grab the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Texhoma with 30.8 on the clock. Cartwright back to Garay for 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound by Resendez. Resendez brings it up. Over to Parker. Parker goes baseline side. Pulls up from 17. No good. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound. 12 seconds left in the quarter. He'll leave it for Garay. 6 seconds to Jerry Hernandez. Back outside to Garay. Deep 3. Oh, he drains it. And that is the end of the first quarter. Texhoma leads Turpin 16-5. So Texhoma has possession of the ball, and they are in possession of an 11-point lead here as we start this second quarter. Dominant. Jerry Hernandez underneath. Nice pass from Cartwright. Make that 18-5. Moses with the ball over to Parker. Back to Moses. Shot from the free throw line is good. 18-7. Cartwright. Pass knocked away by Parker. Over to Hensley. Hensley takes it to the free throw line, kicks outside. Huffman looked at the three, back outside to Moses. Drives, free throw line, left it short. Jerry Hernandez. I'm sure he's already in double figures for rebounds. Almost with a double-double already. I think he's got 9 points already. Jerry Hernandez with another rebound. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound by Parker. McGlasson had missed the original shot. Hensley with it now. Quickly back to Parker. Deep three, no good. Rebound by Jerry Hernandez. Up ahead, baseline drive by Keenan. Puts it up and in. 20-7 now the lead. 6.5 to play in the first half. Hensley looked at the three, he'll back it out. Gets the screen from Huffman, goes the other way though, drives, and they'll call the offensive foul on Hensley, and that is going to be his third, team's fifth foul. Peters checks back into the game, also into the game for the first time for Turpin. Sophomore number 2, Nash Levens. Garay returns to the game for Texhoma. So Hensley, normally a leading scorer for the Cardinals. No points tonight and 3 fouls with 6 minutes left in the first half. Jerry Hernandez, turn around, no good. Rebound ripped down, no good. Jerry Hernandez gets that one, gets it to crawl in, and he's fouled. Carson Peters is called for his second. And Jerry Hernandez in double figures now with 12 points as he converts that three-point play. 23-7, Texhoma dominating. Resendez to Moses. Levens with it now, drives in the lane, puts up the floater, too strong, gets his own rebound, can't put it back, too strong. They'll call it jump ball is on that rebound. The sophomore number 10, Aiden Winters had grabbed it. Winters will check out as Cartwright checks in. Resendez goes out for Turpin as Hernandez returns to the game. Hernandez gives it off to Peters. Cut off baseline side, gives it out to Levens. Skip pass over to Moses on the opposite wing. Now Peters with it, gets the screen, takes the three, no good. Jerry Hernandez stepped on the line trying to grab the rebound, so ball will stay with Turpin. So back outside, Peters with it now. Moses drives to the hoop as it opens up and lays it up and in. Much needed basket there. Moses has scored both baskets for Turpin here in the second quarter. Under 5 to play in the first half. Down to Jerry Hernandez, turns baseline side, can't get that one to roll in. Moses with the rebound. He'll slow it down, let it clear. Gives it up to Parker, sets the screen. Parker drives, has it poked away, ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Turpin. Peters out front with it. Levens to Hernandez. Now back to Levens. Peters looks at the three, passes it up, gives it back to Levens. Looks to go baseline. Ball knocked away. Ball touches out of bounds. As Cartwright was there to defend, back over to the Red Devils. Keenan gives it back to Cartwright. Now to Garay. Cartwright looked at the three. He'll drive in the lane. No, he'll be called for the travel. Bott will check back in for Turpin. Aiden Winters will check back in for Texhoma. 3:50 left here in the first half. Ball passed into Bott, got away. McGlasson comes away with the loose ball. Oh, poked away by Moses. Pulls up for three, and he drains it. 23-12. Timeout on the floor with 3:19 to play. It's 23-12. Texhoma leads Turpin. Higgins, is that right? So out of the timeout, Texhoma ball. Correction on the score, it's 23-11. Moses had his foot on the line when he hit that shot. Ask a scorekeeper down there to clarify for me. Keenan gives it over to Garay. Garay drives free throw line, pulls up for the jumper. No good. Parker with the rebound. Parker finds space, long two, no good. Hernandez with the rebound and a foul. Foul will be on Garay. That's his first, team seventh foul. So Hernandez will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Rebound by Joe Hernandez. Foul will be called on Bott. That's his second, team seventh. So they'll walk to the other end, and it will be Joe Hernandez shooting free throws. First free throw up and good. Second free throw up, no good. Jerry Hernandez gets the rebound though. Moses grabs the loose ball and a foul will be called on Keenan. So they'll walk back to the other end. That's Keenan's second, team's eighth. Back at the scorer's table to check in, Johnny Martinez for the Devils. So Moses will be shooting the 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound. Garay with the ball up top, over to Martinez. Now back to Garay. Peters guarding tightly out there midcourt. Gets it over to McGlasson. Drives in the lane, puts up the floater, no good. Bott with the rebound. Up ahead, and Hernandez hits the little runner. Nice pass by Parker. 24-13 now the score. Under 2 to play here in the half. Down low, Joe Hernandez faces up. Puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound. And a foul call on the second attempt. They'll call that one on Moses, his first. Team's 8th, so Joe Hernandez at the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. Huffman back into the game for Turpin. Cartwright back into the game for Texhoma. Jerry Hernandez will take a seat. Carson Peters will take a seat for Turpin. And Joe gets them both this time. 26-13 now the score with 1:45 to play before halftime. Huffman over to Moses. Dives back inside, loses the ball though. Martinez with it. He'll let the defense clear, gets it to Joe Hernandez, who will leave it for Garay. Cartwright up top. High post to Joe Hernandez. Back out to Garay. Now McGlasson. Cartwright. Back to Garay. They'll reset again. Under a minute to play. McGlasson dumps it down to Joe Hernandez. Tries to dive inside. Back outside. Cartwright for 3 from the top of the key. No good. Joe Hernandez there. Tied up by Martinez or Hernandez. Ball will stay with Texhoma as the arrow pointed in their favor. Back out top, Cartwright to Garay. Opposite side to McGlasson. Now Garay dives inside, pulls up for the jumper. No good, Bott with the rebound. Outlet pass to Moses. Bott for 3 from the top of the key, in and out. Joe Hernandez with the rebound. Big man almost hit the 3. It went everywhere but down on the inside of that rim. 12 seconds left before half. McGlasson comes off the screen in the lane, puts up the runner, gets it to go. 28-13, 4 seconds left. Moses with it, launches it from 3/4, almost off the front of the rim. We head to the half. Texhoma with a 28-13 lead over Turpin. We'll be back with the second half. All right, we welcome you back, kind of checking back over the first half stats, scoring-wise. For Texhoma, their leading scorer, Jerry Hernandez with 12. And I guarantee he's got more rebounds than that as well. Very balanced after that. McGlasson with 5, Joe Hernandez with 4, Jose Garay with 3, Derek Keenan with 2, and Raul Reza with 2 off the bench. Reza and Keenan with 2 fouls each, the only Red Devils with any kind of foul trouble. For Turpin, Caden Moses with 6 points, Carson Peters with 3, Mario Hernandez and Drew Bott each with 2. Big foul trouble there. Jackson Hensley held scoreless, has 3 fouls. Carson Peters has 2, and Drew Bott has 2. Checking out other Panhandle districts right now, Goodwell leads Boise City 27-5. Balco leads Forgan 27-20 at half. Laverne trails Shattuck at half 31-27. Turpin's ball to start this second half. Hernandez puts up the 3 from the top of the key, no good. Long rebound by McGlasson. Garay across the timeline. Leaves it for Jerry Hernandez. Down low, Jerry Hernandez tied up by Mario Hernandez. He'll be called for the foul. That's foul number 1 on Mario Hernandez. Team's first foul. Pass tipped and stolen away by Parker. Pass ahead to Peters. Picks it up and puts it in. 28-15, 7:20 to play here in the third quarter. Jerry Hernandez on the wing with it. Drives free throw line, kicks out. Garay, deep 3. Oh, nothing but net. 31-15 now the score, 7 to play here in the third. Parker dives inside, dumps it off to Hernandez. Ball tipped away by Jerry Hernandez. Passes ahead to Garay. Circles back out to McGlasson. Down low, Joe Hernandez spins inside, misses it, and a foul on the rebound. And that is going to be on Hensley, number 4 already. So Hensley comes back in with those 3 and immediately has to leave. And Bott will take his spot. 6:31 on the third quarter clock. 3-pointer from Garay, left it short. Long rebound by Peters. Pass to Bott. Bott takes it up and puts it in. 31-17 now, 6 minutes to play. Ball on the wing, drive to the block, up underneath, kicks back out to Garay, tapped by Peters. They'll reset, McGlasson with it now. Keenan gives it off to Garay, down low, Jerry Hernandez. Banks it up and in. 33-17, 5.5 left to play here in the third quarter, this district championship game. Parker trying to find space, can't, gives it over to Peters. That one's short, it might have got tipped. Loose ball, grabbed by Garay. He'll circle back to midcourt. McGlasson dumps it down low to Jerry Hernandez, who puts it up. No good, but fouled across the head from behind. They'll call that one on Moses. That'll be his second. Team's third foul of the half. In and out on the first free throw. Reza and Martinez check in. 5:05 on the third quarter clock. (34-17) now the score as he sinks the second one. Parker over to Peters, looking for space, picks up his dribble back out to Parker. Almost stolen away by Garay. He'll pull up from 15, no good. Rebound on the backside by Reza. McGlasson. Now Martinez. Dumps it down low. Jerry Hernandez goes around Bott. Bott got a hand on that one though. Ball back outside to Martinez. Jerry Hernandez, baseline jumper, gets the shooter's roll as he has had a fantastic game. 4:18 to play. 36-17 now. Peters spins in the lane. Ball tapped, gets it to Hernandez though. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound by Reza. Gets it up to Martinez. Back to Reza, finds a gap, and he's going to be called for the travel. Resendez checks back in for Turpin.
14, Aaron Resendez.
And Parker brings it up just past the midway point of this third quarter. Over to Peters. Looked at the three, passes it up, gets it to Moses. Now Resendez on the opposite wing. Back to Peters. Moses had it knocked away by Garay, able to get it back. They'll call that on Garay. That will be his second. Cartwright comes back into the game for Texhoma. 3.5 left here in the third quarter. 19-point lead for Texhoma. Parker to the block, left it short. Jerry Hernandez, rebound, long pass to Garay, too strong on the layup. Moses with the rebound, and they're gonna call the offensive foul. And I gotta tell you, that was some great acting by Cartwright. Ball back out top. Cartwright with it on the wing. And misdirected pass. Parker with it. Takes it up and lays it up and in.
Bryson Parker.
36-19. Just under 3 to play. Jerry Hernandez for 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound by Parker. Up ahead to Moses, back to Parker. Gets the screen from Bott. Over to Peters for 3 from the wing. He drains it. 36-22. 2:20 left to play. Here in the third. Garay tapped away, but they'll call the foul on Peters. That will be his third. Hensley returns to the game. Playing with 4 fouls. Of course, at this point, you might as well. He still hasn't scored, but he is a pretty good offensive threat on most nights. They'll call that one on Drew Bott. That's his third foul, team 6th. Steal by Parker. Peters guarded tightly there by Reza. Peters goes to the corner, picks up his dribble, gets it to Bott. Bott spins inside, fall away, no good. Rebound by Reza. Jerry Hernandez gives it up to Cartwright. Now over to Garay, high post to Jerry Hernandez. Garay resets the offense at the top of the key. Under a minute left here in the third. Ball over to Martinez. Now to Cartwright. Jerry Hernandez faces up, drives to the basket, left it short. Bott with the rebound. Outlet to Peters. Peters all the way to the hoop. He's fouled. He'll go to line for 2 shots. They'll call that one on Martinez, his first, team second of the half. So Carson Peters at the line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good. 40 seconds left. Levens will check back in for Turpin. Joe Hernandez back in for Texhoma. Gets the second one. He'll check out. Huffman will check in for him. 36-23 now the score. Garay with it out top. Over to Cartwright. 20 seconds left. Tipped out of bounds by Parker. Gets it into Garay. Gets it over to Cartwright. Now to Reza, spins in the lane, tried to pass it across to Joe Hernandez. He wasn't there though, out of bounds, 10 seconds left. Ball inbounded to Parker. Parker across the timeline, spins, drives to the hoop, puts it up, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul with 2.1 seconds left. Foul will be called on Cartwright. That'll be his second, team's third. So Bryson Parker at the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. Misses the second. Joe Hernandez with the rebound. That's the half, or that's the third quarter. We head to the fourth quarter. It's Texhoma 36, Turpin 24.
Know you can manage your home Wi-Fi network right from your smartphone? With PTCI Whole Home Wi-Fi, you can quickly and easily manage your home Wi-Fi through your PTCI Wi-Fi app. Set your Wi-Fi password, view connected devices, run speed tests, set up parental controls, and more. Experience the best in home Wi-Fi with PTCI Wi-Fi app. Call now and get 3 months free of Whole Home Wi-Fi and visit ptci.net to download the app today.
Texhoma ball again, leading as we start this fourth quarter. Jerry Hernandez to Joe Hernandez, stolen away by Hensley. Hensley kicks it outside, Levens for three, left it short. Joe Hernandez with the rebound. Stops at the free throw line, kick out to McGlasson. Back to Jerry Hernandez. Dive pass into a cutter. That's Keenan who puts it up and in, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for the and one free throw. Foul called on Levens. That's his first, team's seventh, so Texhoma in the bonus the rest of the way. Gets the shooter's roll on that one, 39-24. 7:20 to play. Parker kicks out to Hensley. Now to Huffman. Levens with the ball. Off to Hensley, back to Levens. Parker trying to find space, gives it back to Levens. Levens backs it up, baseline shot. And they'll call the offensive foul on Levens. That'll be his second, team's eighth. Drive baseline shot is up and in. A lot of contact, but no call. Jerry Hernandez drops that one in. 41-24, 6.5 to play. Jump ball called. Arrow will keep it with Turpin. Bott returns to the game. Huffman with the drive, the kick out. Hensley drives in, puts up the short jumper. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. They'll call that one on Joe Hernandez, his first of the half, second of the game. Fourth team foul on Texhoma. First free throw by Hensley is good. Both of them good, 41-26. Just down the road, Goodwell leads Boys City, their district Class B championship, 46-19. Of course, that's the 8th ranked team in Class B, the Goodwell Eagles. Jerry Hernandez dumps it down inside. Hensley got a hand on that one, and that is going to be foul number 5 on Hensley. He is fouled out. And what is the leading scorer? Leaves the game. Normally leading scorer on the season. He's out with no points today. Rough game for him. Jerry Hernandez sinks the first. Second free throw, good as well. 43-26. Parker trying to find space, gets it over to Hernandez. Back to Parker. Now Huffman with it. Dives it inside to Bott. Fall away jumper, drops it in. 43-28, 5.5. McGlasson with the drive all the way to the hoop, no good. Parker may have gotten a piece of that one. And a jump ball as Jerry Hernandez came down with that, but was tied up by Bott, I believe. Arrow keeps it with Texhoma. Peters and Moses return to the game as Huffman and Resendez will get a rest. Ball inbounded to Jerry Hernandez. Looks to drive, puts it up, no good. Mario Hernandez That's going to be a foul called on Keenan. That's his third, team's fifth. Parker for three, rattles it home. 43-31. 5 to play. Garay kicks it over to the wing to Keenan. Keenan still with it, gets it back out front to McGlosson. Now Garay on the opposite wing. Keenan, Jerry Hernandez at the high post, poked away. Moses comes away with a 3-on-1 break. Kicks it over to Hernandez, back to Parker, missed the layup, gets his own rebound. And that's going to be a foul called on Keenan, and that will be his fourth, team's sixth foul. Cartwright will check in for him. Martinez will check in as well. 4:29 left. Bott with it. Gives it off to Moses. Parker will set it up at the top of the key. Peters puts up the wing three. Oh, he drains it. 43-34, single digits. Turnover on the inbound play. Peters causing a problem there. We've got a timeout on the floor. 4:09 left to play. Texhoma leads Turpin 43-34. So out of the timeout, Turpin inbounds. Bott from the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Cartwright on the backside. Garay out top to McGlosson. Now to Joe Hernandez over to Garay. Drive shot up by Garay, no good. They'll say foul on the floor. They'll call that one on Bott. That will be his fourth. Team's 10th, so double bonus the rest of the way. For Texhoma, Joe Hernandez, 2 shots. Makes the first. Resendez will check into the game for Mario Hernandez. Back to a 10-point lead. Misses the second. Bott with the rebound. Parker with it now. Pulls up for three. Oh, he drains it. 44-37, 3.5 to play. 3-pointers getting Turpin back into this one. They've hit 3 in a row from the field. Garay looks to drive baseline, puts it up and in. Nice drive and basket. Floated it up there, 46-37. Parker for three, no good. Long rebound. Joe Hernandez chases it down, gets it up to Martinez, who drives to the block. Left it short, though. Moses with the rebound. And a foul call. They'll call that one on Cartwright. That'll be his third.
Substitutes coming in the game. Number 0,
Mario Hernandez back in. Jerry Hernandez back in.
Hernandez.
So Turpin now in the bonus. So the 1-1 for Moses. Sinks the first one. So he'll get one more. 2:56 left to play. Turpin still hanging around. Trailed by as many as 19. Makes them both. 46-38. Ball across the timeline. Garay with it. Knocked away by Peters. Parker picks it up. 3-on-1 break. Dumps it underneath the Resendez. No good. Moses with the rebound. Blocked from behind by Jerry Hernandez. Ball will stay with Turpin. Timeout on the floor. 2:35 to play. Texhoma 46, Turpin 39. So Turpin's ball, inbounded out top by Peters. He's going to be fouled by Garay. That will be Garay's third. And Peters will go to the line for the 1-1, as that is foul number 8.
Substitute checking in. Number 24, Drew Bott.
So Bott checks back in for Hernandez. .234 on the clock. Gets the first one, he'll get one more. Gets them both. We're down to a 5-point game, 46-41. And another turnover on the inbounds play. Gives it back to Turpin. Parker down there causing trouble. Bott in the corner with it. Drives in the lane, kicks out to Moses. Now back to Peters. Moses comes off a couple of screens. Back to Resendez. Now Parker. Back to Peters. Resendez looked at the three, passed it up. Falls down, steal, but Glasson passes it ahead to Keenan, who lays it up and in. 2 minutes left to play, 48-41. Long pass ahead to Bott. Peters gets it back. Puts up the shot, left it short. And a foul called. I don't know who they're going to call that on. They'll call that on Bott. That will be his fifth. A foul out. So Mario Hernandez will check back in.
Mario Hernandez.
So Joe Hernandez at the line for 2 shots. In and out on the first. Second one is good. 49-41 now the score. Parker comes off the screen. Drives all the way to the block, puts it up and in. Timeout on the floor, 1:31 left to play. Texhoma 49, Turpin 43. So as we come back here, I'll let you know, Goodwell now leads Boise City heading into the fourth, 57-31. Balco up on Forgan, 54-36. Texhoma getting ready to inbound, up by 6. Ball into the corner. Jerry Hernandez with it. Ball kicked out of bounds by Peters, so it will stay with Texhoma. 1:27 on the clock. Long pass to Jerry Hernandez. Pass midcourt. He'll back it out now. Moses guarding him tightly. They'll look to trap. Ball to Garay, and that's going to be a foul on Parker. That'll be his first. Garay to the line for 2 shots. First one is good. Makes them both. 51-43 now the score. Parker brings it up. Dumps it down low to Hernandez. Can't control it. Tried to get it outside to Moses. Too wide, out of bounds, back over to Texhoma. Long pass inbounds. Resendez chases it down for Turpin. Turpin has numbers. Moses looked at the 3, passes it up, jumps inside the line, puts up the long 2, no good. Keenan with the rebound. It's going to be tied up. They'll call the foul on Peters. That will be his 4th. So 1:02 left to play. Keenan at the line. First free throw up and good. So Huffman comes back into the game for Hernandez. Second one, no good. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound, though. And a timeout is called with 54 seconds left. Texhoma 52, Turpin 43. Some of the other scores in the fourth quarter. Shattuck leads Laverne 65-53. As we mentioned earlier, Goodwell leads Boise City 57-31. Into the backcourt to Garay. Brings it across the timeline. Stolen away by Huffman. Can't keep the ball, though, from going out of bounds, so it'll stay with Texhoma. .47 seconds on the clock. Timeout on the floor to avoid the 5-second call. 52-43, Texhoma still leads. So out of the timeout, Texhoma ball, leading by 9. 47 seconds left in this District 2 championship game. Lob inbounds. Keenan able to chase it down. And a foul. That is going to be on Huffman, I believe. Yes, that'll be his first. Turpin's got to put him, if they can't get the steal, they're going to have to put him on the line. So Keenan back at the line where he was 2 for 2 in his last trip. 45 seconds on the clock. Misses the first. Raul Reza checks back in. This time for Joe Hernandez. Misses the second one. Reza with the rebound, though. Back out top, Garay. That's going to be number 2 on Huffman. So Garay at the line, sinks the first one. 40.2 left. And he makes them both, 54-43. Parker with the ball in bounds, almost stolen away there. Keenan, deep three by Parker, no good. Long rebound by Moses. Kicks it over to Huffman for 3, no good. Rebound by Reza, gets it out to Garay, and he is fouled. They'll call that one on Peters, and that's going to be his 5th. So Peters checks out of the game with 11 points. And it's Garay back at the line. Misses the first. 23.8. Gets the second one, 55-43. Moses over to Resendez. Back to Moses. Huffman now drives in, puts up the runner, left it short. Ball bouncing around. Jerry Hernandez with the rebound, and a foul will be called with 9 seconds to play. They'll call that one on Huffman. So Jerry Hernandez will walk to the other end to shoot 2. makes the first. Misses the second. 56-43. Resendez brings it across. 5 seconds. Kicks it over to Hernandez. Puts up the wing three. It's good. And that is the ball game. The Texhoma Red Devils defeat the Turpin Cardinals 56-46 to win the District 2 championship. Stick around. We'll show the trophy presentation here in a moment.
Congratulations, both teams, as they both advance to regionals. Your District 2 champions, the Texhoma Red Devils.
So congratulations
To play in Cheyenne.
to both Texhoma teams. They're girls and boys district champs. They'll both move on to Cheyenne and play in the evening games on the winner's side of the bracket. Both Turpin teams will advance, but they'll be on the consolation side of the bracket, where it's win and try to survive to the next night. So from Texhoma, Oklahoma, we thank you for joining us for this district championship day. We'll let you know if we're going to be doing any more playoff games. Hopefully we'll let you know sometime early Monday. But for tonight, good night from Texhoma, Oklahoma.